All right, we're live, back again. I think we've almost been gone 2 weeks now, but we're back. And we have an amazing guest this week. We've got my brother from another, Isayas. Now, when I went to GYLS my first time, you in the rooms as a coach, you have a team of some some ambassadors, and then you have one or two alumni to kind of help you out. And I was blessed to have Isayas as my alumni my first year. And the second year I came back, from all the alumni, 50 or so, it gets cut down to just a couple of youth leaders, only like 15, and he made it through that cut. And then again, even the youth leaders, down from 15, get cut to about 5 or 10, and he made it to that cut. And I had the privilege of serving with him side by side as a coach, watching him grow from an alumni in my room to a youth leader to a youth coach. And so it's been a privilege. We're going to learn so much from him right now. This guy is Superman. And without further ado, here he is. There you
What's
go.
up? Hey, what's up, viewers? I'm Isayas Wright, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I've been at GYLS for the past 4 years now, and this last summer was the first time I was a youth coach. Amazing experience. A lot of love, a lot of heart was given that time, and I mean, it was beautiful. But now I'm going to show you something about health and fitness that help you get to the next level. First off, I'm going to start with my backstory. As a child, I always loved to work out. I always loved to have fun. But at that time period, I was pretty skinny. I didn't really weigh too much. I mean, I was strong, but I wasn't too strong at all. I was just, a very fit kid. I mean, I was skinny all my life. But what really changed me was when I was about 11 years old, and this amazing fitness instructor named GYLS from Hawaii got me to where I am today. He's the one that really inspired me, really mentored me to push to the next level. Because with his types of workouts, they were very just amazing. Like we would do cardio mixed with weight training, mixed with yoga, and I mean, he just basically got me out of my level of working out and where I was stuck at a deep, but now I know how to keep working out and where my body will change its pattern each and every time. With him, he told me that I should eat foods with less trans fat in it, more nutritional, more natural foods, such as salmon, baked chicken, spinach, salad, fruits, vegetable, anything like that. Whole grains is definitely a great source because they have healthy fats, and the oils inside of it helps you to become what you are, and gives you the best type of momentum for your workout. But yeah, when I was around 11, I mean, I didn't know what to do. But until you actually what gives you that motivation to keep pushing is you. You're the only person. I mean, other people can motivate you, music can motivate you, but you are the one that has to take the step to pushing yourself to the best that you can be. And that changed me forever. I remember when I was a little kid, 11 years old, people were like, hey, you small and everything. But once I did the workout, when I turned about 12 years old, people were amazed at my results. I was benching about 100-something pounds. I mean, I was getting it. But I'm just telling you, you can do it. I know that you can do it. You just got to be the one that pushes through all adversity, get past that comfort level, and rise to your expectations. Now, I'm going to show you some things. Dealing with foods per se, that gives you the best type of leverage to work out. The worst types of foods to eat, I'm being very serious with you, is heavy food, such as pasta. You don't want anything like that before you eat. The reason why I say that is because it is heavy. And you really don't want something too heavy when you're working out because that causes your body to be heavy, and then you can basically end up throwing up at the end, which is not a good thing. You want to eat foods that gives you that main energy, such as salads, such as nice, I would say, lean meats with great benefits, such as, well, what I eat. I will eat actually pizza. It has to, depending on what types you get, but the best type of pizza to get, to be honest with you, that keep you together is get a pizza with spinach, olives, green peppers, banana peppers, jalapenos, and you can add one meat on there if you like, but it has to be something like ham or maybe a chicken. And after you eat if you eat that pizza, I promise you, like, you'll be amazed, because those are the types of foods that will get you into your workout now. Yeah. Only eat with the pizzas, only eat about two or three. Don't try to be, going down on it, because that can really mess up. Basically, just it can actually get you worse than you are, and it can get you sick as well. The types of diets, I mean, I know people who are sometimes opposed to diets, but you really shouldn't. Be honest with you, I don't really diet at all. It's just basically just eating healthy on your own regular basis, because eating through portions, small portions a day, actually gets you to where if you eat about 6 meals a day, I mean 6 small portional meals a day, that is a lot better than trying to eat a full pack, 4 structured meal, like you eat bacon, eggs, and every type of meat. See, people think that protein is just the best way. Like, that's the only thing that you should eat. And that's the only way that's going to get you to where you want to be at and that great fitness body now. Without fruits and vegetables, without the minerals and vitamins that in your body, you cannot. And I repeat, you really cannot get to where you need to be at. Yeah, you may be, big and maybe strong, but your body is not going to, let's say, it's not going to be loose. You're not going to have a lot of energy. You're going to burn out quickly, because you need the food groups in order to get yourself to where you're at. But in terms of diets, the paleo diet, of what I've heard about, what basically you eat is what your ancestors ate back then. Cavemen ate. It's called the caveman diet on short, because what it does is you eat things that are in nature. You don't eat anything processed, nothing processed whatsoever. And basically you eat like a caveman would, because back then cavemen were strong, they were hunters, they were they were one of the strongest, they were stronger than us right now. And those types of like nutritional values, like what they eat, I mean, it does not compare to what we're eating now. Because they would go kill maybe a deer or lion, go take it back to the place, skin it, and just eat the whole thing, because that was nutritional. That was what they had, because the protein and amino acids that are in your body, you need that right now in order for you to get to where you're at. Looking at it from another turn, people usually come up to me and of course they'll praise me, but they'll be like one or two things. How did you get this body? I always tell them, well, well, with me in circumstance, I do work out every day because I do play basketball. I do have the time and I do have the space because I have my own home gym. But what really gets you to where you're at and what changes your pattern is making the time to work out. People always think, oh, well, I have no time. I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't even have 10 minutes. But see, all you need to lose weight is if you burn about 5,320 calories, you actually burn off 1 pound. So imagine that if you burn off that many calories, you lose a pound. And working out, you can actually lose 100 calories by just doing 100 jumping jacks, 50 push-ups, and 25 sit-ups, and you lose 100 calories. And that only takes you about close to maybe 2 to 3 minutes at the most, depending on your fitness level. People got to understand that with becoming healthy and fit, it takes a lot of heart. And you have to have the willpower to keep pushing forward. If you want to have the body of your dreams, if you want to be the best that you want to be, you have to go. I mean, you have to tell yourself, I want to do this. And you have to push. You got to stop eating the fast food. You need to quit all the fast food. I'm talking about McDonald's, Burger King, any fast food place you're talking about, even restaurants. You need to just, certain restaurants are fine, or you need to go to restaurants that have that ideal source of energy that you want to eat. And I'm just saying, from my perspective, that the main reason why people don't even try is because they think that people in the gym, like when they go to the gym, they feel intimidated. Because the body that people have in the gym is a lot different than what they have. And people believe, oh, well, if I can't have that body, why try? And then they give up on themselves. And then they just sit at home and do nothing about their life because they believe, well, if I can't do this, then what's the point of me doing that? And I know it's hard for some of you out there. I know it's hard to do what other people think that you can't do. But this is your body. You have to take care of your body because your body is a temple. Would you put garbage inside of your body? I mean, would you put garbage inside your own home? That's how your body is. Your body is like a home. And if you don't keep your home safe and secure and healthy and strong and clean, your body will not be able to live long. But if you have any questions, let me know now.
And yeah, I forgot to say, because I usually always forget, on the Facebook group, on the Momentum Session group at the top, I've pinned a post. We're live. Post any questions or comments here. And I've actually got one for you real quick. In terms of having a healthy, strong, and fit body, there's basically two factors, working out and eating, right?
Right.
And so what would you say, in your opinion, is the percentage of like importance that healthy and strong is 50-50? Is it more nutrition? Is it more working out? What do you think?
Well, to be honest with you, in order for your body to become the best that it can be, you must be at least, and this is through my perspective, you need at least about 70% nutrition. Because your body has to work out from what you work out. Because reason why it's 30% working out is because you have that stretch. I mean, working out gets you to a great point, but in other terms, your body's going to get used to it. You keep doing the same workout over and over again, your body is not going to change. You must feed your body in the great nutritional value in order for it to keep push forward. Like, I can't go to the gym right now if I haven't eaten anything. I can't just go to the gym and work out and then not eat anything after at all for the rest of the day and expect results. Actually, what your body's going to do is it's going to use the protein. I mean, your own muscle to take away your own, my bad. Your body is going to take away the muscle so that it can use it for energy. So you do not want that. Reason you need you need protein, you need fruits and vegetables, you need grain, you need dairy. I mean, you need fats. Fats is actually where energy comes from. If you want to burn fat, you need to eat fat. Because if you don't, and you think, oh, well, let me cut out all the fats on my diet and everything, or whatever type of meal plan that you're trying to go on, you're not going to get to that point because your body's just going to use your muscle and you may lose weight, but it's going to be unhealthy. You need protein, you need that muscle so that you can, do more. You need that so that you can do your everyday life. My bad. You need this so that you can do this to progress whatever you're doing in your life.
Yeah, for sure. So now, in terms of people, since you said it's 70-30, where 70% is nutrition, 30% is working out, what would you say to people that either they eat junk food and they only work out thinking that they're going to be fit and strong? Yeah, I go to the gym every day and they eat all kinds of junk. Or the opposite, people that say they eat really healthy but don't work out and put in the work at the gym. What would you say to those people?
I would say that they really need to reconsider their values in terms of working out, because the people that eat junk food are not going to the people that eat junk food are not actually going to get any results, because the types of sugar and processed sugar that they're eating is going to burn out quick through their working out, and they're basically going to lose all energy, and they're going to basically have an unhealthy cycle. Yeah, you're working out, but you're basically losing energy. You're going to keep losing energy because that junk food is going to tear down your body. It is going to basically dump all that processed, unnatural sugar and basically take your energy. Well, yeah, you can. There is such thing as a sugar burn, but you need a healthy sugar burn, not a junk food sugar burn, because that only lasts for actually a few minutes, and then you're going to burn out. Your body it is called lactic buildup, and your body is basically going to burn off the sugar, and then it's going to basically take your energy, and you're going to be stagnant. You're not going to be able to do anything because you're going to be dead after the first couple of rounds of your workout. And you think, oh yeah, I'm losing weight. No, you're going to actually gain weight.
Yeah.
And then dealing with the people that, they eat healthy, which is, perfectly fine, I understand, but don't really want to take into consideration work out. They're still going to be like the people, they're basically equivalent. Because if you don't at least work out your body, and let's say, I may just eat greens and stuff for the rest of my life and let's just say I don't do anything, I just sit down. Your body is going to take it into consideration that you're not mobile anymore. So the muscles in your body are just going to start to degenerate. And you may think, oh yeah, I'm eating healthy, so I should be gaining. No. If you don't move your body, if you don't be active, actually, your body is going to start losing communication with the rest of your muscles. And it happens like that because it's called, you know how at times where your muscles fall asleep? That's because when you don't use them, it'll literally just shut down. I mean, not like shut down completely. Well, shut down for a few couple of seconds, and where the blood coming through your body is gonna just stop for right now and go to somewhere else where it needs it. So people that eat junk food but don't work out, and the people that are nutritional but don't really work out, it's just they're proportional to each other. They're
Yeah.
not going to get that same balance of energy and results that they require or what they expect. I mean, to be honest with you, coming from me, I actually used to do that. I used to do junk food and then work out, but then I learned that that actually speeds up your heart rate. But then once you continue to do it, then you just burn out. Like you will burn out in a few seconds. I mean, you won't have any you won't have any endurance. That's what I meant. Let's say endurance. You won't have any endurance in your workout. It means you won't have anything to keep pushing you. Because I mean, your mind can only go so far. But once your body tells you, well, it's over, and you may, oh yeah, keep pushing, you're gonna actually kill your body. Like your body's gonna basically shut down on you, and you will literally pass out during your workout if you try to do that. So you need to eat the healthiest foods and work out for you to have the best type of result, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what would you say to someone who is just starting out? They're not working out at all, and they eat a bunch of junk food. They just like food. How do you get someone who's there to adopt this mentality of you want to eat healthy, you want to work out? What would you say to them? How do you convince someone that it's important to be healthy and strong and fit?
How I convince? I would tell them that, do you know what are you doing to your body? Do you understand that your body's temple? Oh yeah, I know my body. You must not know. Because do you understand that all what you are harboring in your body right now is actually killing you from the inside? Do you understand the obesity level right now around the world? Do you understand all the sicknesses that oh yeah, I understand? You must not understand. Because you can develop diabetes. You can develop cancer. You can develop a heart attack. You can develop a stroke. You can develop a lot of illnesses just by what you eat. And to you, I think that you want to be healthy, but you're giving up on yourself. You're selling yourself short because you think that you can't do it. But to me, coming from me, I think that you can do it. I think that you have the heart. You just don't have the will. And to me, I can see you right now being the best that you can be. But you need to push through what I know what the potential that you have. You are a rock. When I mean that you are a rock, you are a rock on the inside. You have that body on the inside. You have that person wanting to break out of this body that you have right now. And I know that you can do it. You're an amazing person. Even though I don't even know you, I know that you're amazing. Because I know that you want to do this. I understand junk food's delicious. I mean, coming from me, I used to do it. But I promise you, you eat right? And when I mean right, cut the fast food off of your list. If you start eating salads, start baking your foods, not using the harmful oils, deep frying, cut that off. But eat an apple. Eat an apple a day. Start by eating an apple a day. Start by eating in where you are fueling your body. Start eating nuts and grains. Even sunflower seeds is pretty perspective. But I'm just saying, if you start eating right, you start doing what you know that you want for your body, then you will be the best that you can be, fitness-wise. And if you need that help, you need that push, you can always contact me because I will be there for you. No charge whatsoever. I want to make you the best that you want to be. And it starts by eating right and going to the gym. Or even actually, you can go outside and walk if you need to. It always starts off with a good walk or run. And then you can push towards going to the gym. If you start walking about 5 minutes a day, doing about maybe a block a day if you wanted to, and keep going and keep going, you will lose weight just by doing that. Because you are the only one that can determine your future. And if you want your future to be what you are now, then your future is not going to last long. You want your body to keep pushing, and you want your body to do things that you may not think was possible. Because with me, I want to do the impossible. Because the possible is just not enough. And like I said, you can do it. You can keep pushing. All it takes is you. All it takes is one step, and then you're in there. That's it.
Awesome, man. That's amazing. Now, I have another question for you. A lot of the motivation to begin to work out comes from pleasure from the future that and pain from the future that you're harboring all kinds of diseases and stuff, and that you're gonna feel good, but it feels kind of like long term. It's the same way people smoke, right? They
Right.
continue to smoke because they don't see that they're gonna die soon. It's way out in the future, and so they're kind of disassociated. So I have a question for you. In terms of, and this might be a weird question, I don't know how I'm going to frame it exactly, but there's obviously it's good to love yourself, and to love your
Correct.
body. And so if you're, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 pounds overweight, you have to be disturbed enough to want to make a change. And at the same time, there's the other thought, the other school of belief where you have to just love your body no matter what. So how do you balance that? How do you continue to love yourself and at the same time be disturbed enough to want to make a change? That's an interesting one, huh?
Very interesting. But to love yourself, I would say you can loving yourself can include your body, but I think loving yourself to me is loving who you are as a person, as your personality goes. Because that your personality is you, to be honest with you. And if you want to loving yourself and loving and also being disturbing enough for your body, it's two different things. Because loving yourself is what makes you. Your body doesn't make you. It's just like what they say. It's the inside that counts. Yes, I could be rock hard on the outside, but I can be soft on the inside. It's possible. Because that's how my personality is. And that's the way how I love myself. And yes, I do love my body. But if you want to be able to change your body, you have to understand that if you love yourself enough, then you should love yourself enough to keep your body together.
Yeah.
And your body, if you think your body is a part of you, which I mean, of course it is, then you want to be able to make that change to get yourself to that point. I mean, loving yourself is you are unconditional love of yourself, and it means that you will do anything to make sure that yourself is always loved. And one of the main things about love is care. You have to be care. You got to care in order to love. And if you don't care about your body, then to me, you can't really care about your own self. Because if you can't take care of your own body, then how can you take care of your own self? And you have to balance a line of, okay, yes, I am overweight, or yes, I'm obese, or yes, I'm this, I'm that, but you're not technically bringing yourself down. You're actually telling the truth of what you are now, of what your body has become. And you have to say, well, you got to look back into what your goals are. If you don't have any goals, you should have a goal. Everybody has a dream. Everybody has a goal. And no matter what people say, you're going to definitely have a dream. And you know, people's dream is going to be, okay, well, let's say, yeah, I want to be 40 pounds less than I am. Well, in order for you to do that, you have to look back, okay, do I really love myself? And if you love yourself, then what is the step do I have to take in order for me to get help on transforming my body? And the only way you can do that is if you actually get help. You can't be like, okay, well, I'm gonna just do this all by myself, and it's all about me, and I'm going to, do it myself. Because to be honest with you, you're not really going to be able to push far because you're still in your own type of way. You're still in your own type of genre, and you believe that, okay, doing this and doing this my way is going to get me to where I am. No. You have to change your pattern. You have to change your pattern of what you are doing now in order for you to change what your body is now. Because loving yourself is one of the few things that people cherish in life. But the problem with that is you have to love your body and yourself at the same time. And if you're going to do anything to keep your personality, to keep your dignity, or keep your integrity in line, then you should be able to keep your body in line. Because if you think highly of, okay, honesty and truth and all that, then you should be able to tell the truth to yourself that, okay, I'm this. What am I going to do to change this? What do I have to do to keep pushing forward? You have to ask yourself questions. If you don't ask yourself questions, then you basically just going to be who you are. I mean, what your body is for the rest of your life. Because you have to, like I said, you have to take care of your body in order for yourself to keep going on. So if you love yourself, but you feel kind of idle into where what you should do about your body, you need to look back into your own belief system and see what you can do to change. Because everybody can change. It's constant and never ending. Because everybody has room for improvement. And in order for yourself to keep going, you have to improve. As the world tries to improve, you have to improve. Because you can't be back in where you can't be. Because to be honest with you, like I said, you're the only one that can make that change. You're the only one that can push past your belief system. You're the only one that can get your body to where it is now, because that is your body. That is not anybody else's body but yours. So you need to think about what you love about yourself and seeing what you can change about yourself. That's what I would say.
Yeah. Let's see if we have any questions on Facebook. I know we have a bunch of viewers, so if you guys have any questions, make sure you post them again on the GYLS Momentum Sessions group under the post that's pinned to the top. And another question for you. So we've talked a lot about food. Actually, did we just get a question? I think we did. Let's see what he said. I think it's Nick Marino. Okay. I think it's more of a comment than a question. Nick Marino said, I would say another great way to make eating healthy a habit is to surround yourself around nutritious foods. Make healthy foods be the only food in your house. I live in a small dorm in university, and the only thing in my fridge is what's on my diet. So I don't really get cravings for junk food or anything else because my focus is only on what's on my diet. It's all about immersion. Yeah, that's definitely smart, just getting rid of all the junk food. Because if you have like a box of cookies at your house, it's going to be another temptation, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we've talked a lot about food, and we're about halfway through, and I know food is 70%, like you said, but we got to talk about the other 30. So in terms of working out, what different strategies do you have? I know some people say that for your heart health, just 20 minutes a day of just walking is good. Obviously, there's other people that go in the gym and lift for an hour and a half every single day. So how do you know, first of all, when you're starting out, what you should start out doing? And based on the results you want, what should you do? How do you know what you do?
I love this part. Well, what you can do, actually, to start off, is by using your body's weight. And the best way to use your body's weight is a push-up. Constantly doing push-ups is actually a full body workout. If you don't even know, it's a full body workout because it helps your abdominal muscles, your pectorals, your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders, your deltoids. I mean, it's a full body work, and also if you're late, because you're staying perfectly like a plank. Like just like a plank is, a push up is basically just I wouldn't say an inverted plank, but it's basically where your legs have to stay, stagnant the whole time and contract. And once you do a push up, then you keep constantly doing push ups, then your body is going to start to be like, whoa, man, what is this? Like, I never did this before. Because if you can't push your own body weight, then you don't need to do any other weight. Yeah. Until you can do your body weight, then there's no way that you should be trying to do weight training. Because the first thing about weight training is push-ups. About any workout is with push-ups, because it's a full body. It's one of the easiest full body workouts that you can do, and there's many variations to it. You have the jumping push-up. You have the moving push-up. You have the regular push-up. You have the diamond push-up. You have the military push-up. You have the wide base push-ups, where your body basically is wide as possible, and you're doing push-ups. With the push-ups, like I said, it's a full body workout. If you do a wide base push-up, you're mostly working your shoulders, but everything else is still being worked. If you do a more inclined push-up, then you're basically you're actually putting more weight on your body because of the force of gravity pulling down on you. And the second thing I would say working out is doing sit-up. Now crunches is different. I understand some people, I have lower back problems, and I understand that. But with sit-ups, there's a lot of variations in where it really won't hurt your back, because, like, I would say, like, one of the best is the V sit-up. When you're doing a V sit-up, your body is a perfect V, and you coming up and down, up and down. You're keeping your body straight, parallel, and then you're coming up to a V. because then your body is not having that strain too much on your back. It's going to have more of the strain on your abdominals. And I understand the simple crunch technique. Yeah, that works, but you need to do different variations of just plain sit-ups in order for you to get to where you want to be at. Like you need to do the bicycles, scissors, the mountain climbs. That's a favorite. Um, Also, you can do sit-ups with plyometrics, which is basically using your body momentum to jump and hover, I would say, because what you're doing is you're using your momentum, your leg power, your leg strength to push and push and push. And that is a great workout for the abdominal muscles because if you're doing, let's say, you're touching your knees to your elbows and you're coming up and you're doing that the whole time, your abs are being worked out. Your legs are definitely being worked out. And I mean, it will help you lose calories a lot quicker. And people starting off, three types of ways, three types of workouts is the best. You got push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. And those are all without weights. You do it without weights the first time, then you can get used to it. Like your body, once you get used to your own body weight, then you can try on other weights. But first, you have to get used to your own body in order for you to progress and get to, other weights. Because if you're thinking, okay, well, let me try to lift this 20-pounder, but I can't even do a single push-up, you're not going to be able to do much of that because the more reps that you can do, the better the results. That's the key. And my steps on getting the best workout possible is you must stay hydrated. You must stay hydrated the whole time that you're there. Because, water is key. And without water, your workout is going to be dead. But you must drink water before you work out at least. And maybe a good swig through, intervals of your workout. But you don't want to drink too much water because that does progress in cramps. 2, stay motivated. When I mean stay motivated, why are you there? What are you doing that is going to make you the best that you can be in fitness wise? Why? What's going to? I mean, anything like I said can motivate you. I mean, if you want to put music in motivate you, that's perfectly fine. But what is your main motivation? Why are you even there? You can even say, well, it's just for me. Well, that's a great motivation. You can say, well, this is for my kids. That's a great motivation. Well, this is just for the many people out there that, idolize me or, look up to me. That could be your motivation. But yeah, always stay motivated when you're at the gym or anywhere
What's
possible.
yours? I'm sure everyone wants to hear it.
Um,
How did you become Superman? What's your motivation?
my motivation. My motivation, and per se, actually, was my father. I know he probably doesn't really know this, but actually, he's the one that actually motivated me because him telling me about how he used to, and he still is, but how he used to be like amazing, like just like my dad used to run about what 3 miles or close to that to go to school. About 3 miles or more just to run the school. I mean, he ran to school every day, even in the snow. He biked a lot. I mean, he did a lot of things. I would say he was a fitness fanatic because that he played basketball. I mean, he played all types of sports. He was amazing. And I was like, I always wanted to be like that when I was little. I was like, you know what? That does sound fun. He's like, man, you keep what you're doing, man. You're gonna look just as great. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And he actually started me off motivating because like I said, all throughout my life, I always loved to work out because after you work out and just it makes you feel amazing. It gives you that energy boost. And pushing past that limit, I mean, my goodness, like you don't understand how just prosperous your body feels. I mean, after you push out that limit, your body thanks you. Your body pats you on the back because it's like you're getting me, you're getting me stronger. You're getting me faster. You helping me to do. You're helping me. You're improving me. You're innovating me. And my motivation is one, my father. Two, it was where I was when I was 11, dealing with my mentor Goliath, and three, just everybody. And it's in my actually also my dream that motivates. My dream is to become one of the best fitness instructors in the world. And to start by doing that is to show people what it is to get you to where you're at. And be honest with you, being fit doesn't mean it's not a competition. People always, oh well, if I'm bigger than that dude, then I'll be. It's not that. It's whoever feels great about their body. I'm just gonna be honest with you. People think, oh well, it's gonna be in competition. Oh yeah, I'm stronger than you. I'm stronger than this. Well, to me, honest with you, I personally don't really care about that. I care about how my body's functioning. Because I could care less on how big you are. I care about what what is going to make my body even better than it is now. Because I'm always improving. Just because I'm strong now, and I'm not gonna brag or nothing, but right now I can bench about 207 at the most, and I'm about 185. And I just kept going because football has motivated me. Just life has motivated me. My friends has motivated me. I mean, motivation comes from everywhere, and those are the types of motivations that can keep you going because your friends and family can motivate you just to go through what you want to do. And what makes me, like you guys say, Superman today, is my motivation. Without my motivation, without the inspiration, I wouldn't even be where I am today. I would probably still be a skinny, scrawny, just somebody I'll probably be an outcast, to be honest with you. Because, to be honest with you, in my school, I'm the strongest person there. And people look up to me because they're like, well, hey, how do you do this? And, hey, can I work out with you? What can I do to get to that next level? I just tell them what I usually do. And they're like, oh, man, wow, thank you. And it kind of brings me to tears because I want to get people to where they are, where they want to be at. I want to get people healthier. I want to get people stronger. And that want is going to turn into a need because right now, the world right now, the obesity and the overweight people are getting, I mean, it's very unhealthy. And I want people to understand the type of lifestyle they could be having and just how much more fun and just more loose they could be with their life. I just want to get people, let me stress the want. I want, I need to get people to be the best that they want to be. Because in terms of just being one of the only people in my school that for real like works out, I need to inspire everybody to. Because if you're helping to improve somebody, then you basically improve for yourself. And through my morals, with me, I always want to help everybody in need. And that's basically with motivation. It can be anywhere. The world is huge, and the people that you encounter will motivate you. The top fitness professionals right now motivate me because I'm like I want to be that, but I want to be that and more because that's my dream. And your dream can motivate you, like I said as well. And you stay motivated, I promise you, you will see results. Three, dealing with anything, steps on getting the best out of your workout, have proper fitness attire. I know people like, well, let me try to go up in there, flip flops and sandals or anything like that. You want to have the best proper fitness attire so that you can have the maximum results, because you want your body to be comfortable. When I mean comfortable, you want your body to be comfortable in the terms of it can work through limits. You don't want your body trying to work through limits in sandals and socks or barefoot. I mean, you want your body to stay right. You don't want your body to get hurt trying to get to the next level. So you always need you don't want to basically tear down your body with the attire that you have. Because if I try to go to the gym with like a coat on and 3 pairs of pants, I'm gonna kill myself, because I'm probably going to get a heat stroke just by doing that. So you should always wear the proper fitness attire. Number 4, like I said, before you work out, eat a well-balanced meal or a snack. Like protein bars, such as like Gatorade came out with a pre-protein bar, which is about 20 grams of protein. Once you eat that, that helps your body ridiculously, because that gives you the energy to keep pushing through your workout, because you need energy to work out. And then after you work out, at that 20-minute mark that you have, your body, you eat protein, and that 20-minute mark that your body gives you, you can drink milk. You could eat the recovery bar that Gatorade has. You could just, eat another, you could eat greens or vegetables or something with high amount of protein in it. Then your body is going to build that off the amino acid that it gets from it, and you will see even better results, because your body is going to turn that fat into muscle. It's going to convert. So, yeah, that's the top 4 things that you should be doing. And also, number 5 is push through your limit. That's another thing. You can't have the body you want with just staying at your own comfort. You have to push past what you think that you're doing and strive for success. I mean, I wouldn't have the body like I had now if I didn't push past limits. I mean, I would say that at the brink of my body was about to just shut down. But once I hit one push, I mean, once you hit that final push and you feel that that cramp inside your body, you push past that cramp, you push past your heart rate pushing. I mean, you push past, just the sweat that throws out your body, and you stand up to that after your workout. I promise you, your body is going to cheer for you, because it's like, wow, now I'm at a new level. Let's go again. So, I mean, you can't be the best you can if you're not willing to push to the best you can. It's all a journey. And with a journey, there's going to be obstacles. There's going to be challenges. Hey, there's going to be things that may stop you for a little bit. But if you stop and think, and you're like, hey, this is a new solution and where I can get better, then you probably will get to your goal. And there's plenty of workouts that you can do that can fit your fitness level and reach you to another fitness level that you want. There are plenty of workouts out there. Mine, for example, that I've made for myself, and actually that's coming out in 2015. Get ready for it. And it's called the Triple X, called the Triple X Factor. And what it's designed to do is a full body workout that changes your pattern throughout what you do. So let's say on Monday you do, let's say 25 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, and maybe 25 squats. But these are not just regular squats and stuff. These are squats that I've made up, and I took it from other workouts and put it into my workout, and where you can be like, whoa, this is a little bit crazy. Like, okay, I'm starting off a little bit fast. But then you thinking that it's going to be the same throughout each workout. No, because the next day after that, it's going to be harder than the next day. And it's going to keep pushing you. It's going to keep getting you there until you hit that threshold point, that peak point, and where you're like, whoa, I can't do this anymore. And then I push you past one more time, and you're like, wow, what is this? I want to come back for more. So you keep doing the workout. It's basically a cycle. You keep doing the workout until you think it gets easier for you, and then you move on to intermediate. Once you move on to intermediate, it's twice as hard than beginner. So that first day that you come back is basically going to be like the almost like the hardest day of the beginner, but like I said, twice as hard. So you're going to be like, whoa. I was going to be more. It's going to be fast paced. It can be slow paced. It could be just a medium pace. I mean, it ranges. I'm basically going to change the pace of the workout. I'm going to change the workout constantly, adding reps, adding momentum to it in order for your body to never have to adapt to it. Where your body is going to constantly change and change and change and change. And you're going to get results fast. Because each result lasts about a month, maybe. Probably about a month. And once you start beginner, what you think you're beginner, then you move on to intermediate. And then once you think you're from intermediate, you move on to hard, because I mean hard or extreme. Hard slash extreme is twice as hard, no, twice, actually almost 4 times as hard than intermediate, because with intermediate, you're basically, okay, well, let me get to my final stage. If you want to push back, you can say, if you want to stop intermediate, you can, because that's basically beginner, intermediate, is the toning stages. But once you get to the hardcore and extreme, that's the stage that's going to get you to that peak potential area where you know that you can be at, and where you're going to see results out the yin yang. The first workout there, you're going to do more than about 100 reps of things. And I mean, it could be fast paced, and that's the workout that I could switch up. I could do, okay, let's do a slow reps of push up, and then I could speed it up a little bit faster, and I could, slow it down. I mean, I'm gonna tell people when it happens, but you're gonna have to be ready, because it's gonna constantly change. And once you get done with hardcore and extreme and you want more, then I'm gonna send you a personalized workout, and where I will basically detail on what you need to work on, what you need to improve on, and I'm going to raise what your potential can be. And then if you want to become stronger and stronger, I will keep pushing for you, and then I'll give you another meal plan for it. So all my workout is designed for you to do is get you to understand that if you change your pattern, like Tony, you change your pattern and what you do, repetition, easy, off the habit. I mean, you're going to see results. So yeah.
That's amazing, man. I'm pumped for that. I can't wait for that to come out. We've actually got a couple questions lined up and a decent comment. I'm going to read the comment first, and then you can address the questions, maybe all together. Comment is from Tyler Johnson, who is also like a competing bodybuilder. He's the man. He's been a coach at GYLS too. Yeah. And it's a little bit, I think, about loving your body. So to comment on the question Sergio asked about loving yourself but being disturbed enough to change your body. If you really care about your body and love yourself, then why constantly keep poisoning it with things that you're putting into it? And not taking care of your body through movement, allowing your blood to flow properly to get all the nutrients throughout your body. This doesn't mean that you should feel bad about your body right now if you're overweight or not within your ideal body. It starts with having a vision of improving your body. You have to appreciate what you have and acknowledge the process towards your better body. If you start eating better and exercising and you lose 1 single pound after a week or gain 1 pound of lean muscle, be proud of that. Celebrate that and keep constantly improving. Don't immediately discredit your accompaniment or your accomplishments, saying, well, it's only 1 pound, I still have 50 to go to where I want. Don't ever diminish your results. Keep pushing forward, keep stepping 1 inch at a time. That's how you get real results in your fitness and health. You have the courage to keep inching forward bit by bit and not giving up or saying, oh, hey, I've been trying for months, I've only lost 3 pounds. Know your outcome, take action. Almost done. Almost done. Notice whether you're getting closer to your goals or further away. If you're not progressing towards your goals, change your approach and keep changing and keep progressing towards your goals. Appreciate and celebrate the process and keep the drive. Continually improve bit by bit every single day, every week, every month, every year.
Awesome.
Very cool. And we've actually got a couple questions on top of that. So that's a very cool point, Tyler. You're the man.
Definitely.
Maybe you can put these two questions together. And
Okay.
even before that, a comment from Josh. Dude, you rock. Huge motivation. Thank you. You're the man. And like you were saying, how your dad is your role model, you are the role model for hundreds of people. So you're changing lives, man. Now we've got two questions. One from Julian. He said, is exercising a little bit every day better than a long time once a week? So keep that in mind. And then Nick Marino said, I've got a few questions. How many times do you work out a week? How long do you work out for? What can you say about recovery and rest days? What are your thoughts on measuring progress, like writing it down, keeping track of your diet, keeping track of reps and weights? You got all those questions?
Yeah, if I had to repeat some back, but I'll start with
It's
the
like,
first
how
one.
often do you work out and for how long? Uh,
Uh,
of
Often you
recovery
work.
and rest days, tracking your progress. And then is a little bit better than, like, is a little
Okay.
bit a day better than
Uh, is a little bit a day better than a long period, like trying to work out just like long hours in per se? Okay. Um, Working out a little bit a day, depending on what you mean by that. Like if you work out for about an hour a day, that actually is one of the average time people do work out. And that actually will get you the same results as trying to work out for like you working out from a long period of time. I mean, it's okay, but it's what you want to get out in that workout. I mean, yeah, you're working out for a long period of time. I mean, it's nice, it's strenuous, but if you're only doing that like a few times, like if you just try to do like 2, 3 times a week, then you might as well if you work out about an hour a day. I mean, about Monday maybe to Saturday, then
I
you'll
think
have
he
this.
probably meant, I think he probably meant something like 15, 20 minutes a day
Oh,
versus
okay.
3 hours once a week, right?
Okay. All right. Yeah.
What would you say
Okay.
to that?
All right. If you doing about a few minutes, or yeah, about a few minutes a day, less than 30 minutes a day, um, in order for you to get to what you want to be at, you need to do workouts that, or you need to first need to collaborate your workout. When I mean collaborate, you need to combine your workout into a fast-paced, hard press, you know, ideal workout. Like you can't be like, okay, let me do 20 minutes of. I mean, it's okay, but if you want to get to your results quick and fast, you should combine your workouts all in one, and then just do certain reps of it. It's like, let's say, okay, I got 20 minutes, and I mean, you gotta constantly keep going, and then no rest. I mean, you do like very short intervals of rest, like 30 seconds of rest in between, like or not even 30 seconds, about 15 seconds of rest in between. Like, let's say I'm doing bicep for about 2 minutes, 2 minutes of biceps. So you basically doing it as fast, not as proper and as quickly as you can a bicep, about 2 minutes straight, non-stop. Like you can't be like, okay, whew. No, you gotta keep doing it for about 2 minutes straight. And then you like, okay, then you switch to another workout. Okay, let me do shoulders. So you're doing shoulders now. So let's say with shoulders, you may be doing push-ups. You're doing push-ups for about 2 minutes again, and you just keep doing this. You keep doing this for about 15 minutes of just no rest, and then once you hit about that 15-minute mark, you gotta rest for about 15, 30 seconds. But then you get right back into about that last maybe 5 minutes, and you just strenuously do each and every workout. And you do that, then you can basically get just as fit. Well, actually, you'll get you actually get more momentum in your workout. You get more endurance in your workout doing that. And actually, the less time but more hard press that you do your workout, that's actually the times in where it will help you do longer strenuous workouts. But I mean, if you're trying to do like 3 hours a week or per se or whatever times like a month, you really not going to have that same result pattern as what you're doing if you're doing a few minutes a day. Because if you just work out like 3 hours a week, but I mean, you doing, let's just say you do about an hour, maybe a day, but you only do it for 3 days straight, right? Or even just that many time. I mean, you'll have results, but that person that's doing it about 20 minutes a day, but I mean, he's compacting the workout and they're going at it. They're actually the ones that's going to be like, they're actually going to become quicker. It doesn't matter how long you work out. I learned that from somebody. Oh yeah, I learned that from my mentor, Bilal. He's like, it doesn't matter how long you work out. And I was like, really? I thought that if you work out longer, you'll get more results. No, not per se, no. Because your body has a point. And once you reach that threshold point, then your body's going to start to decline in a way of, and where once you reach that threshold point, once you reach your peak potential state, then actually, actually push past that, you don't need to work out anymore. Once you pass your peak potential threshold point, and you work out, and actually with working out, you don't have to work out like super duper hard. It's more of the form and the pattern of what you're doing that it will get you the results possible. Because you don't have to be, oh yeah, let me run really fast on this bike and all of a sudden I'm gonna lose tons of weight. That's not particularly true. If you just if you do the proper workouts and you do it at a pace and where, I mean, it's quick, it's easy. I mean, not easy, but I mean, it's challenging. You're going to get great results. So, same for, say, if a person doing it 3 hours, maybe a week type of deal versus a person that's doing about 20 minutes a day. I would say the person doing it 20 minutes a day at what I just said right now, they're actually going to get more results than the person 3 hours, because if you try to rest and rest, your body is just gonna. I mean, it's okay to rest, but you need to, in order for you to push past that limit, you can rest, but you'll have time to rest that one day that you give. To be honest with you, because yeah. Now dealing with me, and per se, how long do I work out a
Yeah,
day?
the other questions, hold on, let me read them because there was a bunch.
Yeah,
And that's Nick Marino, so you might want to hit
yeah.
him up because he had a bunch of questions. How many times do you work out a week? How long? And what do you say about recovery and rest days? And then measuring.
Okay. How long first do I work out a week? How long I work out? Since I have basketball practice and everything like that, plus include my workout, that average time that I probably work out a day is about, oh, okay, let me see, about 3 hours. I'll say about an hour, 30 minutes plus another hour. It's about 2 hours and 30 minutes a day, close. That's the average for me. 2 hours, 30 minutes a day. Plus, I mean, time about every single day. I mean,
No
I'll
wonder
run.
you're Superman.
Yeah, the reason why, because I work out every single day, including Sunday. Because, I mean, think about it. You work out for about 2 hours, some minutes a day. Well, that's me. That's just me per se. But you work about an hour a day. You have the rest of the 23. No, the rest of the 10 or 11, depending on what time you work out, 10, 11, 12 hours that you have to rest. I mean, your body doesn't need 3 days to rest. I'm just being honest with you. Your body doesn't need a day to actually rest. Your body, to be honest with you, only needs about close to maybe half a day or even less than that in order for your body to be restful. I mean, you have plenty of, you have time throughout the day. I'm just being honest with you. And when you sleeping, that's resting your body as well. So you don't need particularly a whole day of resting. You can actually take the hours of the day that you get to rest. And
Now I have actually a question about that because instead of taking rest days, how do you split it? Because if you do leg day on Monday and you work out 3 hours a day, but you do a different thing every day, technically
yeah,
you're only working out legs once a week, right? So do you work out everything every day, or do you split it, and how?
um, what I well actually
Do you
with
do everything
basketball,
every day?
Yeah, about everything. Well, okay. Let me kind of switch it. Tell you what I usually do. I usually, um, it actually is different from every day that I do because sometimes when I don't have basketball practice, I will either, I'll be on the weights, I'll do push-ups, I'll do a lot of squats. I'll even go to the gym and do squats and weight training as well. I'll go out and run. I'll even play basketball again, just regular by myself, or just do a game of basketball. But for me, it's constant. Like it's changed. Like I always change up my workout. So maybe one day I may just do weight training, but the other day I may just do plyometrics. I mean, it does switch up because with me, I'll do, I'll do leg day. Like I'll do like a few day leg day. I may do a few of my upper body, but then I'll combine it. But I mean, throughout each week is different because I want my body to always change. So when I'm playing it, like for say, since I'm playing a sport, I use that as my leg day. Because basketball, we always use our legs, and you're always hitting squats or in a weight room or anything like that. So, and per se of playing a sport, your sport can be half your body, or whatever sport that you're doing can be partially your workout. So how you really split it up, depending on what you're trying to do. You can split up the days. Like you can't have one day of your upper body, one day of your lower body. One day, if you want to just do abs, you can do that if you want to. Yeah, we can have one day of cardio if you want to. You can do it if it basically pushes you past your limit. And you should have full body days, like throughout the month or even throughout the week. I would say throughout the week you should have full body days. Like one time, one straight week, I was like, I'm doing a full body week this whole week. And then the next week I was like, okay, I'm gonna split it up. I mean, you should always change in what you should do. I don't always do full body, but I will work out every day, but it may not be specific type of, you know, workout. Like, yeah. What was the other question after that? How
I think
long I
the
work
other,
out, and then it
well, the
was
question was how many times you work out a week every single day. How
okay.
long do you work out for? You said about 2.5 hours. And then
Uh,
recovery and rest, you said you don't really have rest days because the other time that you're not working out and sleeping is enough.
yeah.
So really the last one is just measuring. Like how
Oh,
do you
well,
measure your progress, like specifically the exact numbers that and like the reps and the weight? Like do you measure everything or because you're
oh yeah,
there, you
definitely,
probably know, right?
definitely. You should measure. You should do it in what the types of reps that you can get out of it. Like with me right now, I'm working on 240, and I'm trying to get to about 10 reps, but I can do about maybe 6 reps right now. But I'm continually doing reps on that every day so that I can soonly get to my goal of 100. I mean, my bad, 10, at least 10 reps or more. Because with measuring weights, you should always measure like whatever whatever your ideal weights are. Um, whatever your ideal weights are. Yeah, whatever your ideal weights are, you should always like yeah, you should always measure like in per se of doing dumbbells. If your max dumbbell rep is only one and you can do about one of maybe two 100s on each side, like 100 on one hand, 100 on the other hand, and you can do them about one rep, that's not good. What you should do is if you start off small, the big weights will then seem easy because you're doing, let's say with a 50 pounder you can do like 30 pounds. So the 50 pounder, that's I mean 30 reps of the 50 pounder each hand or at the same time. That's equivalent. You could probably do about 5 reps of 100. To be honest with you, because it's all about equivalency. It's all about proportion. If you do more reps of one weight, the other weight will soon become easy because that first weight is like whatever, like I sometimes change my weights, like with 240. I sometimes go down about 200 at the most. And once I get to about 200, I'll just work with that until once I hit 240, 240 was easy. Like I started off about 200. Well, I started about 180 and could barely do that. But once I kept going up with it, I got to about 10 reps. And then after that, I went to about 225. Once I hit 225, I could hit about 5 reps. But now at 225, I can hit about close to 8 to 10 reps. And now I'm working on 240. I'm trying to get to about at least 10 reps of 240. Because if I can do if I can do 10 reps of 240 with 225, I could do about 15 or even more than that. So it's all about equivalency of what you're trying to measure. If you can do more weight reps of one weight than the other weight, or a higher weight balance, is going to be a little bit easier to do. But you must start yourself out not too small, but at a good rate, a good challenging rate. It's going to challenge you, but you don't want to start at something that's too heavy for you and where you strain yourself and you can't get the best with what you're trying to do. So, yeah.
Nice. So it's been an hour 15. We're pretty much
Okay.
done. I don't think we have any more questions.
All right.
What can we expect from Superman? What's coming up next? What's the future hold? You're gonna be making YouTube videos and
Yeah.
sharing with the world. You're creating your Triple X program. What else?
Yeah. Um, a lot of things will be happening. Right now, reason why it's kind of like where I don't have a lot out right now is because I'm actually working to get to college first. Once I find that ideal college and I work on that, then I will be more on top of what my dream really is. But for right now, looking at what I need to do now is to get to college. So I'm going to go. I'm in the right college. I'm looking up scholarships, all that kind of stuff. But in 2015, get ready around January. Well, I'll say about January or February, maybe March. But I don't even think that you shall see YouTube videos. You'll see promos, and you also will see just quick minute videos on how to get the best of the body. And soon the Triple X Factor will be out and running on DVD. And if you want to order it, I I have it ready for you. I mean, special shipping for you, and I'll cover the shipping cost, and I'll ship it off to you for free. So I mean, just get it on it now, and I promise you, you'll have amazing results. So yeah.
Awesome, man. All right, I definitely learned a whole lot. I'm sure everyone else did. And if you've made it this far, it means you're committed to having the body you deserve and the fitness and health and energy. So definitely follow Isaias for more tips. And I can't wait to see what you got in store, man.
All right. Thank you.
All right.